Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game.
Hey guys, and welcome to GTLive.
To GTLive. Okay. Welcome back to another week of GTLive. We are here probably all week with you guys. That's exciting. And we're even here early.
I could feel your anticipation.
Yeah.
What was that? What sound was that? That was adorable.
That was the release of anticipation sound.
Cool. Great. This is the sound of me segueing verbally. Hey, happy 7th day of Stephanie's birthday month day.
Happy seventh day of the birthday month day.
Month day, week day.
We're getting smart today on GTLive, you guys.
We're also getting early.
We're getting early. We are an hour early today because Matthew has to run out to do a little podcast later today.
Technically, I shouldn't have to leave early because, you know, in any other place in the world, it shouldn't take you an hour and a half to go 10, 15, 20 miles.
But here it does.
But here, it takes you at least that. So
everyone loves LA so much that they just drive twice as slow as everywhere else to get more of the scenery.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Let me rubberneck.
405.
And so I'm going to be on the Fine Brothers podcast. I don't know what we're talking about. We're going to find out.
Probably YouTube. I'm guessing.
No!
That's $5 on YouTube.
No!
$5 on YouTube.
I don't take that bet. Not at all. But yeah, so that's why we are doing the live stream slightly earlier today. Geez, Chris, everything going all right there?
All right, friends?
Going right.
It's also, don't even adjust it. Get over there.
Don't adjust your television.
Don't adjust your television screens.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry. Before we move on with today's live stream, we've got a special guest in the house today.
We do.
Very special guest, fresh off his latest third verse and diss track. It is YouTube sensation of the world, Jake Paul, ladies and gentlemen. You kind of look like Jake Paul, Chris.
It's Chris. Just kidding, guys. It's Chris, but he dyed his hair blonde, so we're calling him Jake Paul.
Can you do an unironic dab?
No, I don't think it's right.
Can you do an ironic dab? Yeah, that was about as good as it got.
Oh,
Can you make fun of my shoes on live television like Jake Paul?
No, that's just cruel, and I would never do that.
Wow. Well, don't call him cruel. Did you know that he talked to a Make-A-Wish kid one time?
One time he
talked to a Make-A-Wish kid, and so don't make fun of him for being mean.
Yeah, and you know what? He can use a poor small child as a human shield for his media storm.
Where were you? Where were you when he was talking to that one Make-A-Wish child?
Yeah.
And then using that Make-A-Wish child as a defense against all his bad behavior in public.
Also, he donated like 3 backpacks to one school giveaway one time.
It was of his merch. He donated his merch.
3 backpacks.
He did not expect those savages to pay for his merch.
Right? Those 3 backpacks.
So
someone
good
else
on you,
paid
sir.
for those.
So good on you to take on the blonde mantle. Yours is kind of orangey, but whatever.
Yeah.
The blonde mantle of the Paulers.
It's looking good. Chris has a new look. It's the biggest.
I feel like I'm throttling myself every time I do this. Like,
shock of the. You're just like. So anyway, you guys, Chris came in with his new look. Give him some love in the chat because we're all about expressing yourself through your blondness over here on GTLive. Matthew has dabbed himself to death, but doesn't change the fact that today things are going to get smart here on the live stream. It's almost back to school time, everyone, and that means you need to start brushing up on your back-to-schoolsy skills.
Yeah,
and by back, we mean way back.
Yeah. Well done.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, nothing says, hey, let's do a summer live stream. Quite like, hey, let's do a summer live stream to see if we could have gotten into 8th grade back in 1912.
Spoiler alert, maybe not.
So we pulled up a bunch of old-timey quizzes from throughout history that cover all different varieties of subject matter to see you know, you hear in the news
Could
a
we
lot
actually
about,
pass?
yeah, we hear in the news the education system in America is going downhill. So, okay, let's put that to the test. Let's see where our education system was in 1812, 1912, and then compare it to today.
To today, which is not a year that ends in 12, so it's not really like a round historic kind of
15.
thing.
It's a 5. It's a 5
is
at
it
the
a
end there. It's a 5. So 5 is a good number.
5's a good. It's 2017.
Yeah, and it's 2, 1912 plus 5, that gets 7.
That gets us to 7.
Wow,
2017.
ladies and gentlemen,
High
as you
face.
can tell, we are already doomed for failure.
So get ready to.
Carry the 2.
I know, right? Jeez.
Got pencil and paper. So pull out your pencil and paper. I don't know how many pencil and paper. I haven't looked at these yet.
Yeah,
Chris-
maybe this
Chris
doesn't
pulled them.
actually involve pencil. Or watch us struggle without even trying, which, you know, is an option also.
So let us know.
We'll be crying alone.
So take the test along with us and let us know how you do.
Yep. Tell us how it's going. If you know the answers to these and you're like, OMG, you guys, don't you know your histories?
No, the answer is
the
no.
answer is definitely no.
American
to
history
begin
is
with.
definitely one of my weaker
Yeah,
subjects.
mine as well. So, so we're gonna hop into today's quiz. Quiz along with us. If you're out of school, you can get back in the school spirit, and if you're getting ready to go back to school, this will make you sufficiently scared to start your new school year. Everybody, let's go.
Indeed. So, with that being said, Steph is going to educate you on a couple things.
Yep, I'm gonna learn you real good
Educate us, Stephanie.
on how to engage with the stream. There are 2 ways to do it. One is in the chat where you can tell us, where are you in school? Are you in school? Are you out of school? And if you're in school, what grade are you going into? And you can also tell us the
Whoa,
same
there you
thing
go. Wow.
over on, yeah, man, be indecisive. What grade are you in? And if you're not in a grade, tell us, you just be like, I'm free as a bird, except for today, because we're taking quizzes again. If
You're never too old to learn.
If the only quizzes you take are BuzzFeed quizzes in your life, that's okay too. You can
What
also
about 17 Magazine or Cosmo?
then.
I test, am I a good lover?
Ooh.
Filling in the dots, adding up the totals. Am I a good lover? Spoiler alert,
You're-
if you need a
Okay.
quiz in a magazine to tell you that, probably not.
Oh, shots fired,
takes!
man. Maybe you're an amazing lover and you just have really non-communicative lovees. If you're the lover and they're
Hashtag
the lovees.
GTLive.
Yeah, use hashtag GTLive on Twits, you guys. Let us know. Same question. Chris has just done.
So hashtag period, question mark, incorrect answer, exclamation point,
D-.
Xing out question and incorrect answer,
And
D-.
a D-. Okay,
So instead of coming up with actual questions, he just oddly formatted it in a very generic way. That's cool.
D is
But-
a passing grade. That's exciting.
Is it?
Right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it a
Is it
passing
D-?
grade? I mean,
You
an
get-
F is a
Are
fail.
you gonna pass if you get a D-?
I mean, probably
I
not.
think.
Right? I
maybe
feel like that
not.
wouldn't be the case.
In my
actually.
school, we actually didn't have D's. We
It
had
was-
A, B, C, fail.
It's true.
It's true.
Fail was a lot higher
Yeah.
up on the scale.
Yeah.
Did I have D's? I guess we had D's. I don't know.
Maybe you guys can tell us that in the chat. Do you have or did you have D's at your school?
Well, we got some 6th graders, some 7th graders.
Yeah, we got
Out and 6th, Angel Espinoza.
out and 6. Oh, maybe this is like a parent and kid.
J Feather S going into freshman year.
Yeah, going into freshman year.
Diego Bustos is Coconuts.
Tribute 9211. I'm teaching 1st grade. Awesome.
Swagbones got a fancy binder
Woo woo.
for 7th grade.
Yeah, Lisa Frank.
That's some old school. You got some rainbow ponies on there.
Lisa Frank just released a new pajama line. Ladies, if you don't know about the new Lisa Frank pajama line, you're going to want to look into it.
Wu-Tang
That's all I'm
Clan. The
saying.
Wu-Tang Clan is here. Thanking Matt, Pat, and Steph. If I get afraid of 7th grade.
Oh, man.
You shouldn't get afraid. You should just be afraid
You
of
should
7th
just
grade.
currently be afraid of
lot of
7th
7th and 8th grade. I'm
Ninth,
seeing a 10th.
10th, 9th, 10th, 8th.
So we have
we
like-
have a good
So we have
smattering
a good
here.
range of like. So the lowest I'm seeing is like 6th.
Yep, and
recurring
then
most frequently. So we have a range of like 6th to 12th.
we've got a
couple fourth, a
lot.
couple fifth.
We got a lot of you guys in there, and then a bunch of you who are also just out of school and free. So that's exciting as well.
All right. So
All right.
then prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Will we be able to get into 8th grade? So this is the Bullitt County from 1912, eighth
we know
grade
where Bullitt
examination
County
for
is?
Bullitt County. Where's Bullitt County? Bullitt County.
Here, I'll look it up. Hang on. Bullitt County.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. All right.
All right. So we are going to Kentucky.
Oh, look how cute the Bullitt County schoolhouse is. That's so cute.
It is a very adorable schoolhouse.
Oh man. Okay.
Even
so,
though I think that's technically a courthouse.
I think
but
it
whatever.
is too.
Great.
You're gonna be right.
Again, starting off real strong. Is this a courthouse or a schoolhouse? I think that's
Question number 1.
All right. So here we go.
All right, you guys.
So here we go. Eighth grade examination for Bullitt County Schools, November 1912. Spelling.
Spelling. Okay.
So I was thinking you guys could obviously skip the stuff that is very sit in a classroom and take a test type of question.
So this
Here,
is
wait a minute.
Okay,
Here,
so
here,
close
Matthew,
your eyes.
don't look.
You
Yeah.
first.
Okay, I'll go first. Here,
Okay.
Chris. Wait, no, you can't
Don't-
look either. You
okay,
can't
wait.
look either.
No. Someone. Wait. Hold up.
Chris can look. Chris
Well,
can give us a word
the chat
each.
can't look either. They're not
Oh my
supposed to do
gosh.
this. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay, you guys.
So spelling bee.
So there's a whole bunch of words here. I
Here,
have my
take your
eyes
pen.
closed. I'm gonna take my pen.
Well, they can't see it either. Okay, get your pens and pencils ready.
Okay.
Or, word processor. Chris is gonna ask
Chris,
us some
give us a
questions.
word.
Give us a word, Chris.
Okay.
Oh, he's got to.
Pick a
pulling it
word.
up.
Pick a word from the list.
This is it. We're all gonna do this together. We're all gonna fail. It's gonna be amazing.
Can you spell chandelier?
Ooh,
Okay,
okay,
here you
yes.
go.
Since the Sia song, yes, I can. Do you know how to spell it?
I
Do you
didn't
know how to
cheat off
spell
your
it?
paper at all. I totally did not cheat.
Oh my gosh, did you cheat off of my paper?
I didn't need to, but I double checked.
One question into our quiz and Matthew's already cheating.
I just double checked. I wanted to make sure you were doing right, so that way you don't
Cheater
embarrass
Pat.
yourself.
You cheater Pat.
Not cheater
oh my
Pat, okay.
gosh. Wait, Chris, can you read off the spelling and then we can check
Wait, we
ourselves?
should
can
no,
I
we should
ever?
show it first.
Okay.
Here we go.
You can't see it. You're not gonna be able
There we
to see
go. Chandelier.
Chandelier.
C-H.
Hold it back closer
Okay.
to your face.
Okay.
All
C.
H
A.
A N
N
D
D
E L I E R. How'd we do?
You nailed
Yeah!
From the chandelier. From the
the
chandelier. Great. That was the minor flat version of it. It was great.
All right, give us one more, Chris.
Okay.
All right.
How about
Give us-
pennyweight?
A what?
Pennyweight.
I don't even know what a more the tougher
Is it
one on that one
different?
is.
Is it different than the words penny and weight put together?
I mean, if I told you, that would defeat the point.
Okay, I've got it. Done. Don't
I
cheat
got
off
it
me.
too. I
Oh,
wasn't.
you sure?
I,
You sure about that
I
one,
can't,
Steph?
I literally can't see your
You sure
paper
about that?
at
Okay.
all. Penny weight.
Pennyweight.
Oh, snap. I see a couple of correct answers right there.
Pennyweight.
You guys are so good
The bigger
at
question
spelling.
is what is a pennyweight?
Yeah, what? Yeah, can we you please use it in a sentence, Chris? Oh man, Cheater Pat is
everyone's fucking
everywhere.
Cheater Pat. No, not at all.
Cheater Pat in the chat. Oh yeah.
So okay, give us another. Give us the hardest one.
Yeah,
on the list,
give
Chris.
us the hardest one. In the meanwhile, Flora Lion got it right. Seth Wolf got it right. Tornado House got it right. Everybody's pretty much got Pennyweight under control.
Kaylee
Good
A,
work. See,
Ryulu MC.
Maybe we're just building everyone's confidence for 8th grade.
Yeah, right. Give us the hardest one.
Yeah,
Chris.
pick out a
Okay.
really hard one.
Here you go. The hardest one on this 8th grade test is rhinoceros.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so be honest with me. Did you see this one on there?
No.
Okay, because I didn't, but
Okay.
I'm not.
I got it.
I think I know how to
I
spell
feel
this.
confident about my answer with rhinoceros.
Okay.
Steph, do you want to answer first?
I'm also
Spelling bee style?
confident. Okay,
Here we go.
rhinoceros. RHINO. I know that gets us to rhino,
Okay.
and then I think it's CEROS.
Oh.
Rhinoceros.
Stephanie, you are correct.
I said OUS. I said OUS. Poop.
Rhinoceros.
I said rhinoceros. It's there.
It's
you can say it.
rhinoceros.
Is it rhinoceros?
It's rhinoceros. Rhinoceros.
That's stupid. Why? Stupid English language.
No,
Why
it's
would you...
Greek actually.
Well,
That's
stupid
it
Greek.
has a Greek ending.
Greece. No offense to you, but your spelling sucks. Damn it. In my 8th grade, the hardest word you were expected to write was scissors.
Scissors, that's not too
Leprosy.
bad. You know, a lot of people in the chat are making the same mistake that you are, or they're just putting the U. Like Jaden Dabs just said U. Cloud Marshmallow thing got it right. Ryan McCormick got it right.
Hi, Hey says it's Greek etymology. Yeah, thanks.
It is.
Thanks.
OS is a Greek
I didn't take
etymology.
classics. This is what word processors are for.
But a lot of people made your same mistake, and Nightmare Eve also got it a little bit off. It's a tough one. That's genuinely a tough one.
All these other ones I could have done.
Okay.
Damn. All right.
Exhaust.
Fine.
Antecedent. Ooh.
Fine.
Vinegar? That one's not very hard. All right.
Authentic, bequeath. A lot of these aren't too bad. Incident, monotony, hyphen, control, symptom, exhaust. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Next round. Reading. Reading and
Reading.
writing given to you by the teacher.
Ooh. Chris? What is this looking
yeah,
like?
we are not doing the reading part.
Okay,
of this.
great.
Ah,
Fantastic.
Okay.
Arithmetic. We got this. Write in words the following.
Oh, come on. We can do this.
Can you?
Oh, I see.
Ooh, that first one is actually really challenging. That second one, man, when you're going that far past the decimal point, it gets complicated.
Okay,
in a
so
hurry.
how would you?
Right? No need. Why do you need to talk about this? It's all right.
Okay.
Hundreds.
Okay.
So that first one.
Okay, so the first one, if we're thinking about this right, the first one would be 5,764 10,000ths. Is that right?
10,000. I would agree with that. 500. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 5,764 10,000ths.
And then if I were actually going to write the second one, I would write it as 3 times 10 to the negative 6.
I mean, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think it's 6. If I'm counting zeros right.
Millions? Is that
I think it's
3 millionths?
Come on, no one.
That's so
Do
stupid.
people make you guys do this still? Because this seems like a silly exercise.
This is a dumb. Yeah, at that point you're going times 10 to the negative 6. Let's be honest here.
Right? Come on.
No,
Right.
8th grade was more about like questions like number 7.
Questions like number 7. Let's see. Let's find a different
Here we
math
go.
one.
Okay, so I think we can do these.
I think
This
we
is
can do these two.
43 and 37 hundredths.
Right.
Or hundredths. Yeah, those aren't too bad. Okay, solve 35.7 plus 4. That's 39.7.
No, it's not a point. It's 35 minus 7 plus 4. Wait. Oh.
No, I think it is 5.
Oh,
5.8
oh.
plus 5.14.
Okay, those aren't bad.
So that's 10.94.
Yeah.
Oh, and then minus 5.0. Okay, so that's easy. Okay, fine. Find cost. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're getting into the
word
word problems.
problems.
This is complicated.
A man bought a whole farm for $2,400? Holy cow.
Oh, percent gains. Oh, no. Okay, Steph,
All
go
right,
for it.
okay.
Percent gains.
Percent gain. Ah, jeez. Let's see. So he gained. Doing this in my head is a pain.
It is. It is. And this is 1912. Remember, no calculators allowed.
Right?
This is all pencil and paper. Show your work. Good old timey math.
So it should have been like. He gained like what, 12 or 13% from 2,400 to 2,700, because 240 is 10%, and then he's gaining 300, so it's going to be a little bit more than that. So it's like between 10 and 15%.
Wow, that's some mental math right there.
That was awesome.
Right? Look at this. Look at her. That's impressive.
Is it? I was just estimating.
I don't know. I'm assuming you're right. I
high
haven't
face.
done the math
Okay,
myself.
good.
I don't know. Chris is the arbiter of correctness.
How'd I do? How close was I?
Oh my god.
What?
He has to look up the answers.
He has to look up the answer. Oh, Chris.
Right. This is what everyone comes into a live stream for, is to do some like real tests.
To do some
It's
math.
Super exciting.
Great.
Oh my god.
School enrolled 120 pupils, and the number of boys was 2/3. Oh,
You were right. It's 12%.
Whoa, what?
Steph is-
Yeah. Awesome.
Find the cost of 12.5 cents per square yard.
Right? Of
calcimining.
calcimining. What's calcimining?
Calcimining the walls
Hold
of
on.
a room 20 feet long, 16 foot. So this is
What's calcimining?
deducting one door that is 8 feet by 4 feet 6 inches
Aw.
and 2 windows.
It's whitewashing. It's like it's to wash with calcium.
Wow, so this is literally
Wow.
like Tom Sawyer whitewashing the fence is what's going on right here, huh?
Wow.
That's delightful. So this one isn't too hard. It's really just an area problem.
Yeah. That's not too bad.
How long a rope is required to reach from the top? Okay, so the math I'm feeling confident in. I'm feeling confident in the math. This is where I get scared, is grammar. Grammar is scary to me.
Why? Oh, I can totally ace you grammar. Give it to me.
How many parts
can
of
totally
speech
do
are there,
this.
Steph?
How many? I have no idea. What?
Right?
How many parts of? Okay, let me see how close I can get. Chris has got the answers. I'm pretty good with the old grammar. I think maybe I can get close.
How many
Famous
parts
last
of
words.
speech?
How many parts of speech? You got nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, pronouns. In the other ones that are like the whats and the wheres. Yeah.
Interrogatives? I don't think that's a part of speech.
I don't think that's a part of speech, but you have participles. I'm gonna say like 8.
So here's
How's
the fun
8?
part. You're correct.
Wait, it's 8?
It's 8.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
No!
I'm killing it for
Freaking
1912. Yes.
No way! I am blown away by Stephanie's ability to know this stuff. I'm sure you were not correct. You didn't define them all correctly, right?
I got most of them, I think.
I mean, yeah, you did call one of the parts the who's and the what's.
That's like the
so-
interrogate. It's a type of pronoun. I just don't know what it's called.
I don't know.
Whatever. Anyway.
That's all you needed was the number 8.
Yep.
8.
How many parts of speech are there? Oh, and then define each, which you.
I mean,
kinda
I
did.
sort of did.
Okay, proper noun, common noun. I know. Wow, Steph is knocking it out of the park right now.
That's so funny. Okay, no, I'm good at grammar. You can give me these.
Ooh,
Define a proper noun. Okay. What?
I like the question 4 here. What
What
properties have verbs? Excuse me, what? What properties have verbs?
They have an object and an action. Right?
So it's saying what defines a verb,
Yeah,
right?
what's a verb?
Is that different than define each of the parts of speech? What properties have verbs? Okay.
Like object, indirect object, that kind of stuff?
What is a personal pronoun? Decline I. No thanks. That's my declining of I.
I decline.
I? Nah,
I
no,
decline.
No thanks. Good.
No.
Thanks.
Nah.
Cool.
We're
cool
good.
story, bro. I'm gonna pass. It's all right. Diagram, the Lord loveth a cheerful giver. I have no idea. What?
Define what?
The-
Diagram?
I've never diagrammed a
You've
sentence
never
in my
diagrammed
life.
a sentence?
Not a sentence in my life.
Okay, it's really easy. All you box the nouns, you underline the verbs, and then you do something else with the direct objects. I forget.
Great. Lord.
Yep. Loveth is a verb. Apparently.
Giver is a
Yep.
noun.
And then the adjective is cheerful. Great. Awesome. You're good.
Parse all the words in the following sentences. John ran
No.
over the bridge.
Nah.
This is garbage.
Yeah.
I hate grammar. Great.
Garbage.
Awesome. These
Okay.
are all terrible. Geography. Define longitude and latitude. That's easy. Longitude, long ways. Latitude.
The flat ones.
Horizontal wise. Name and
Latitude. How did you used to remember that one? I used to remember it as latitude, flatitude, and so you knew that the horizontal stuff was like the flat line. Latitude, flatitude. No, just
Great.
me.
No,
Okay.
I don't know what number 2 is. Name and give boundaries of the 5 zones.
What are the 5
Ah, yes, the 5 zones of the globe. All 5 of them.
The thing is, I'm looking at the answers right now, and I've never heard of this.
The
before.
5 zones. I feel like they're regions of airbender, waterbender, firebender.
You got it.
Yeah, nailed it.
Um,
The 5 zones of what? Of just the universe?
I love how everyone's weighing in on how to diagram a sentence. So you never had to diagram a sentence.
Not once.
Apparently,
in my
you
life.
circle the direct objects.
Really?
It's way more complicated now. I don't think diagramming a sentence has gotten any more or less complicated.
Is it useful? And as someone who has diagrammed a sentence,
I've diagrammed
today
the
we're doing
heck out
school
of
talk.
sentences. Oh my gosh.
Do you feel that diagramming sentences is useful to you in your day-to-day life?
In my day-to-day life?
Yeah. Did it make you a better speaker or writer?
No.
Yes.
Really?
Wow, Chris says yes.
I mean,
Really?
I was actually, my mom was an English
Jake
teacher.
Paul over
but
there,
I was
Mr.
very
English major.
slow.
I know. Jake Paul is
Jake
now
Paul.
weighing in on sentence diagramming.
Yeah,
I
so what
was
do you say?
I was super slow at all the English grammar stuff, and then in the 8th grade, when we just did a ton of sentence diagramming, it all helped it click, and I understood how to do things.
Maybe
with
I did it.
sentences.
Maybe I did it too early because maybe in 8th grade So it's weird because I diagrammed all my sentences in 2nd and 3rd grade. I diagrammed like hundreds of sentences in
Really?
2nd and 3rd grade. Oh my gosh, all the time. And then in 8th grade, I learned Latin. Latin is what helped me
I was gonna say.
become a better reader and writer and speaker in English.
Hmm.
And that's where I actually learned why sentence diagramming matters. Because in Latin, you can move all those pieces around
Yeah.
and you can write the words in any order you want. And so what they are all of a sudden makes a difference because then you have to put them all back together. But until then, I was like, why am I diagramming sentences? I can just read the stupid thing.
Right? So in my schooling career, and I've heard this, and I've never actually done research on this, but I've heard that learning to read or learning to write actually comes down to two different schools of thought, and that schools actually fluctuate over the course of every 10 years or so, or every 5 years, something like that, where there's one school of thought that's just have them read a bunch, and just expose them to a lot of literature and reading passages from all different types of writing, and have them just absorb passively kind of the rules from there. Mm-hmm. And they'll just get a sense of what sounds correct in their own writing. Versus the other school of thought, which is the other pendulum side of the swing, which is have them learn the hard and fast rules, like you, diagramming stuff, figuring out the right and wrong way to do things, identify all the different parts of speech and diagram stuff or whatever, and that in turn makes you a better writer, is kind of the hard rule learning. And I came I came from the very hardcore read side of
Yeah.
things, where we never did any of that garbage, but instead we read a bunch, and I just kind of passively learned how to write from there. And then, of course, with teachers kind of giving you notes on your essays and things like that, but that
Yeah.
was really about it.
You did fine.
I like
The thing is,
I
the
like
thing
to
is,
think
it
so.
didn't.
I
It
don't
didn't
know.
matter. You have excellent reading comprehension.
And writing.
And writing.
What do you think about my writing stuff?
Yeah, it's all right.
Is my writing okay?
I mean,
Do I write good?
Game theory sometimes a little.
Wow. What, man? Wow.
I'm just kidding, man. I think you're great.
Sure.
I don't think either of us are getting into 8th grade in 1912 anytime soon.
Oh no, you've been passing this test pretty well.
I see geography coming up, and I'm not so sure about that one. We can't even name the 5s. We can't even name one of the 5 zones.
What are the zones, Chris?
Are you guys ready for that?
Yeah,
I'm ready for the
what the
5
heck
zones.
is
What are the
this?
5 zones?
Okay.
Is it like
The
lakes, mountains?
Top zone, middle zone.
Is it like
Baby
lakes,
zone.
mountain, ocean, Piedmont or something?
So a bunch of it is stuff you've heard before, but with a different name. So
Okay.
number 1 is the North Frigid Zone, which is the north of the Arctic Circle.
I think we should go back to calling it that.
The North Arctic
It's
zone.
basically like saying the very cold place over there.
North Arctic zone. Sounds like a Sonic the Hedgehog level.
Right?
Like, North Arctic, and it's gonna have a really cool jazzy ice theme. It would be awesome.
Right.
What else? Then basically they just go down the globe. So
'Kay.
the next zone.
America
is the
zone.
America zone, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most
America.
patriotic of zones.
It was named that before America was discovered
Oh.
because, that's how long.
That's how
our
powerful
history is.
America is.
Oh,
America.
great.
So what is the American zone?
No, it's the North Temperate Zone.
Nah, it's garbage.
And then there's the
not-
Torrid Zone, which is between the tropical
Terrible.
circles.
These are awful.
The South Temperate Zone,
That's an easy one.
and then the South Frigid Zone.
Wow. Wow. So really, it's not that hard of a question. As long as you know the torrid zone, you're pretty much good to go, because the other ones are all just repetitive. So good job. Good job, 1912. Way to divide
Yeah.
the globe into the most generic zones ever.
I know, come on.
What about the Asia zone?
Also, I need to call
Sand
this one out
zone.
on Twitter. This was sent to us by Kiara at Discorded Artist. there was someone in the chat who mentioned that sentence diagramming is more complicated these days. And I was like, sentence diagramming is just sentence diagramming. Like, it's not going to change. This, whatever the heck this is apparently sentence diagramming. This is insane. Like, whoever's teaching you to do this, I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah, how is
like,
this useful in any way, shape, or form?
This is a
Why
tree.
is terrorist part of the learning process?
This makes
her decision was to go to
the police
and report her
friend
friend that was the
a
terrorist everyone had been looking for.
Jesus.
Are you kidding me? What?
Also, you don't end a sentence
with a
for.
preposition. Yeah, you don't end a sentence with a preposition. This is already a terrible sentence.
I'm just afraid that this is a general sentence that is used as a turn in your friend the terrorist. What? What
is going on in school these
well, you know
days,
what?
you guys?
I salute that English class for not only teaching our children how to diagram sentences, but also to teach them to be a true patriot. True patriotism. Turn him in.
No.
Turn him in. You gotta turn him in. For the good of the country.
Oh no, there's a terrible glitch. GTLive just went down, you guys.
No. They need to send this to the masses. Preaching the good word.
Okay, so if you are currently bad
that
at
being said,
sentence diagramming,
seriously though, don't end sentences with prepositions. That's terrible. That's
God.
garbage.
Also, if you're bad at sentence diagramming, good for you. That looks terrible.
Here's my grade on that sentence diagram. +1 patriotism, -1 ending with a preposition. So overall, 0.
Oh my god.
What did all that here? Can we flash it back up on screen? Because what did all that mean? Like, look at there's like multiple lines. There.
No, I don't even.
Like, look
I
at
don't
this.
even know
what is the like two-pronged and then there's another prong? Like there's
they wanted
prongs
to make
everywhere.
it pretty like a tree. I think it's supposed to be It's supposed to be artistic now.
It looks like a flying airship from Super Mario.
Also, if
3,
you
doesn't it? Dan knows what I'm talking about. Doesn't it look like Super Mario Brothers 3
Yeah.
like flying airships? You go down the pipe of that was 4, and you find like Baby Bowser in there.
Also, you have
like
to
Iggy Koopa.
You have to measure the angles of all of these lines to determine what order each of the words should go in. So, if it's a 90-degree angle, it means it goes before, and if it's an obtuse angle that's larger than 180, then it goes on the then it means it's an adjective.
No, I think you're speaking out your butt right now.
I'm pretty sure
I think
that's
your butt
exactly
is
the
actually
way
speaking right
this
now.
side-
Your butt has opened up and is telling me all sorts of information right now.
How did you know? I was so good at cover. Anyway, this is so weird. Okay,
so the
we're done. We're done with this.
Connects to 4.
I can't look at this anymore. This is insane.
I can't even do it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
we have to move on to geography.
I like just for GTLive's learning process here at iHeartGTLive, who says, "Who needs sentence diagrams when you can just absorb the sentence through physical contact?"
Osmosis.
Ah! You're like the rogue. You're like X-Men Rogue, but for like learning sentence diagramming.
Right.
Oh, I'm learning all your information. Okay.
Great.
So we learned the 5 zones. We learned a little bit about sentence diagram. Tell what you know of the Gulf Stream. Nothing. Done. Great.
Yeah. Zip.
0.
That was easy.
The Gulf Stream.
It's a stream of water.
Is it even that?
It exists in the Gulf.
Are you sure?
Yes. It's totally
warm
a
or
stream.
cold?
It's warm. It's a warm stream.
See, look at all this stuff you learned.
It's like
urine,
somebody
like a
just
warm stream
peed
of
in the Gulf.
It's like a water park where everyone peed in the Gulf. Who peed in the Gulf Stream? Gonna dump in the chemicals. It's gonna turn all green. It's gonna be really uncomfortable.
Wait a minute. This next one. Okay, you as an Ohioan with a hometown that sits like 20 miles from Lake Erie, you should know this one. Where is the Erie Canal and what does it connect to and why is that important?
15 miles on the Erie Canal. Something, something, and his name was Al. Hey,
Sal.
Al.
Sal.
It's not Sal.
No, I got a mule and his name is Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal.
That's the only thing I know about. The Erie Canal, is it 15 miles? I don't even know. I
Yeah.
just know that the song has 15 miles in it.
We
It's
hauled some
363
barges in
miles.
our
Is it?
day, filled with lumber, coal, and hay. No?
Yeah, wow.
And we know every inch of the way from, I don't know, wherever it starts to wherever it ends.
What waters does it connect?
It connects
Erie-
the Atlantic Ocean to the Great Lakes.
There we go.
I was going to say that. Lake Erie to
Sure.
the mighty Mississippi.
Sure, bud.
Right? The mighty Mississippi.
No, it's not the mighty.
Look out for me! Oh, mighty water! Your mysteries are deep and wide.
Oh
That's
my
that's
God.
from the. How about the? Can I? Why
Also,
is?
it's
Where's the
not-
musical theater section of this? Sing me a portion of Big River the musical. Got that? Can do that one. Okay, jeez.
Oh my God.
Locate the following countries which border each other: Turkey, Greece.
And also, it doesn't have to do with the Mississippi River, though.
Great.
realize that,
Locate
right?
the following countries which border each other: Turkey, Greece, Serbia. Serbia! I know that's
Serbia!
not a place.
Yeah, that's not even a thing anymore. That's an automatic win for us.
Romania. That's nothing.
Oh no, when was it
Romania?
spelled Romania?
Calling you on your BS
Oh,
1912 Kentucky
no.
quiz. There's no such places as Serbia and Romania.
Oh,
Boom! Got him.
Dunsies.
Nailed it. Dab choke. Wait,
Oh,
so
boy.
teach me about the Erie Canal?
It's just the Atlantic to the Hudson River, like the Hudson River to the Great Lakes. So it connects the Atlantic to the Great Lakes.
Great.
Cool, dude. All right,
was-
so
So it was transporting into like more central of the country.
yeah,
Great.
yeah, it's neat.
Awesome.
Actually, like out.
We took a river boat one time.
You guys took a river boat?
We did.
How was
Again,
that?
field trips teach you nothing. Except for that field trip we took to the sex museum. That was educational.
Wait, what?
Pardon?
You had a sex museum? First of all, there's a sex museum in Ohio?
I mean, not like the New York, LA style of sex museum where it's because in New York and LA they have weird sex museum, which I've never been to, but I'm assuming it's like here's all the weird sexual stuff you can do. I don't know. No, in Ohio we had the Learn About Your Body Sex Museum. It's where they took us in health class to teach us about the boys and the girls and the birds and the bees.
We only had a museum where you could walk into the ear and simulate the ear canal.
That is sweet.
I know, it was awesome.
Cool.
That is. Chris is like, yeah, that was awesome.
Chris,
That's awesome.
Chris and I went to the same high school, so we have some of these shared
You
field
went
trip
into the ear.
experience.
So you were basically on Magic School Bus.
We were earbuds.
Snap.
It was so good. Don't worry, I'll laugh enough for both of us.
That's just sad. That just made me sad. So you were either like in an episode of the Magic School Bus or in an episode of Family Double Dare. Go into the ear canal and clean out all the earwax. Find the orange flag, pass it on, and you get a pair of Skechers.
That would be
it's the S.
amazing. At least that's a canal you know about. Oh!
The ear canal?
Yeah.
Yeah, name the ear bones, Steph.
The hammer, the drum. Is that a bone?
That's not a bone.
Oh, I know the hammer then.
It's a membrane.
And the one that starts with a T that I don't know. What are
Are you
they?
thinking tinnitus? That's a dysfunction of the ear.
What are the bones?
The hammer, the anvil, and the stirrup.
Stirrup. I think I was thinking the T from stirrup.
Yep.
The S is almost
There's a
silent
T in there somewhere. It's in the middle, somewhere around there. Okay.
Okay.
Great. Name and give the capitals of states touching the Ohio River. All these Ohio questions, man.
Yeah,
Kentucky.
all these Ohio questions.
Kentucky.
are
What about
crazy.
Kentucky questions? Give the capital states touching the Ohio River. I don't know. This is too hard. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I didn't learn U.S. geography. Like, I learned the states and their capitals, but I didn't learn, like, river systems and stuff.
Oh man, okay.
So I'm failing
Ooh,
this
oh
one.
wait, I think you'll be able to get this one. Name in order of their size the 3 largest states in the United States.
And keep in mind, Alaska is not a state at this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it not?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, it's not. That's right.
Alaska's not even on a contender.
Wow, damn it, that takes more. Shoot, that was gonna be. Now you made it harder. Thanks a lot, everyone. That made it so much worse.
You got this. You got this, dude.
Well, I don't.
Think about the state you live in.
Well, I know. So is California
Think
number one?
about the state where you
No.
live.
Texas is
now
number one
there's
now?
one in front of it.
Texas, California, and
Texas, California.
it's either New York or Pennsylvania. No?
What? Biggest, largest by land mass.
The test answer only requires you to have 3, apparently. So Texas, California, and then that tricky third one.
Is it Nevada?
No.
Right? Everyone's
It's gotta
like,
be
oh,
one
it's
of
so
those
easy.
big middle ones. Is it like
Montana?
Boom!
Montana?
Is it Montana?
You got
Yeah.
it. It's
Jeez.
Montana.
Well, because it would be, what, Alaska, Texas, California,
Yeah,
right?
those,
Okay, good.
those would be the big 3.
All right. Because when you took away Alaska, I'm like, oh no, I don't know what's Ohio's number 7. I do know that from my Ohio training. It's probably not number 7. Watch me say it. Maybe it's not. Maybe it was number 7 in the number of presidents who were born from it. I don't effing remember. This is why Google exists, ladies and gentlemen,
Right?
when I do my research.
So I also love how the lists of like name where these places are. There's one place that's like really close to Kentucky. That's like the giveaway for students on this test, and then they get like way harder as you get out of Kentucky. Like for the mountain ones, the Blue Ridge Mountains are like in Kentucky and West Virginia. But then it goes straight from Blue Ridge Mountains to Himalayas. It's like, come on.
But also...
Wait, where's Ohio on this? Ohio is nowhere close to the top on size.
No, why would it be?
Because it's a...
Ohio's in the middle for everything.
Ohio is 34. Wow, I was so wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
so
way off,
wrong.
man.
What
North
is
Carolina, 28.
Maybe my Ohio education lied to me about the grandeur of my states. Have we thought about this? Maybe my public schooling in Ohio, they've been filling my head with propaganda all these years that, you know what? That must be it. That's it. It's a conspiracy of the highest level. They also were telling me that I had 5 types of taste buds when I don't. I have 6. And they're not even separated in different sections of the tongue.
I know, I always thought your
They're
taste
not.
buds were
They're
separated.
not. It's lies. All the lies that school tells you. We're exposing them here on GTLive, ladies and gentlemen.
That's sort of what we're doing. That's not really.
Locate these cities. Mobile, Alabama.
And that goes right along with Donica and Chiva's question. Where the F is Mobile? It's in Alabama. Mobile,
Got it.
Alabama.
Right.
Mobile, Alabama. You guys.
Quebec. I like that you were calling this out. Quebec. So random.
Right? Buenos Aires, Liverpool, and Honolulu. Yeah, they just get random. Also, so you have like the Blue Ridge Mountains, which are in West Virginia and downward. Himalayas, which are in Nepal. The Andes, which are in Peru.
Oh, you're only pushing 9. I don't
Yeah, the Alps in Switzerland, and where the heck are the Wasatch
know.
Mountains?
Wasatch.
What the heck are those, you guys? I'm seriously like flunking this 8th grade
You're doing
test.
well. The fact that you knew that like Himalayas and Andes and like all those, that's good. Well done. What are the Wasatch?
They're on the border of Utah and Idaho.
Oh, come on.
Duh.
States that no one's ever seen in real life.
Oh. Yes, they have. Wyoming's the one that no one exists. Have you ever met a Wyominger? I haven't either.
There are more not people mammals in Wyoming than there are people.
That's so cool.
Is that cool?
Sounds like a place I'd want to go. I don't know.
Oh, Steph's introverting today.
No, I'm. Maybe they just have a lot of cats. I like cats. Just a lot.
It's like
4
feral
cats
cat
per
infested.
person.
A cat in every pot. That's a.
And I don't like Wyoming is so sparsely populated that I don't even know what a person from Wyoming is called. Is it like a Wyominger?
A
Wyominger. A Wyomingite.
Caleb Crotty, I noticed you.
A Wyominging.
I also like Blank Breath's answer to the state size. Number 1, number 2, number 3.
Texas.
Great.
I like that.
Games and other stuff. Can I get a shout out? I live in Ohio. Yes, you can. Clap and a
Woo,
half.
yeah.
Just remember, Ohio is the 34th largest state. It's not the 7th.
Don't let them convince you.
It may or may not be the 7th state when it comes to states with the most presidents born in them. I don't know. Can't tell you.
I love this. Katie Koo. Hey, I'm from Wyoming. Lol, JK, of course I'm not.
Katie Koo. Salute to
Clap
you.
and a half to you.
Through what waters would a vessel pass in going from England through the Suez Canal to Manila. Yeah, right.
Wait, what
Yeah,
now?
right, okay.
And the what? Was
Through
a
what
vessel
waters?
pass going from England through the Suez Canal to Manila. The Suez Canal is the one that connects the Red Sea to the Mediterranean. So from England, all right, let's see how well I can do. From England, you'd go through the English Channel, you'd go down through the Atlantic Ocean, you'd go through the Strait of Gibraltar, you'd go down the Suez Canal. I still don't know how you get to Manila from there.
Well,
I'm lost. Then you're
well,
lost.
gee, Steph, what good are you then?
I know, honestly. How'd I do, Chris?
You were doing really well.
And then I sunk.
Yeah, you gotta go like majorly east. So then you
I know.
hit,
How do you get out of the Suez Canal? Like, where do you go
after
from
the
there?
Suez Canal, you hit the Red Sea.
And then you're going to the Indian Ocean
And then
or
you go
something?
into the Gulf of the Arabian Sea, then into the Indian Ocean, the Gulf of Thailand, and out into the South China Sea.
All right.
So is that the complete answer?
Yes.
The complete...
That's
hold-
it. That's
here, hold up.
crazy. I only got like 40%
We have-
credit
we have
for
the,
that.
We have the answers over here. Wait,
it's
we're-
about halfway down.
Grammar, personal pro... Oh my gosh. Jeez, okay. Look at this.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Through what waters? England to Manila by way of Suez Canal.
English Channel, North Atlantic Ocean, Bay of
Bay of
Biscay.
Biscay, possibly.
But it's really
Strait
the
of
Strait of
Gibraltar,
Gibraltar,
Mediterranean
Mediterranean,
Sea,
Suez, Red Sea. Okay. Then I just didn't know where to go. I didn't know where the Red Sea lets out.
This is 8th grade.
need
This is
to-
what you are expected to do.
You gotta
to get into-
circumnavigate. You gotta circumnavigate
to
into
get
8th grade.
into 8th grade. You know, guess what? Guess what? In my entire schooling career, I never learned. I didn't learn about the Bay of Biscay. Definitely didn't learn about Strait of Gibraltar. Suez Canal, maybe. Red Sea, learned about it a little bit. Gulf of Arabia, no clue. Gulf of Thailand, nope. Didn't even know Thailand was a country. I mean, I did, but like never talked about it in school once. Gulf of Siam, nope. Dude, who knows?
No,
South China
the
Sea,
thing is,
nope.
the Gulf of Siam
Nope.
doesn't even exist anymore because it's near it's by Thailand.
No.
Thailand is is what used to be called Siam.
I learned nothing about world geography. Literally zero.
That's okay. You have a whole lifetime to go see the world yourself.
Well, and that's what we've been
That's
trying
what's
to
exciting.
do. But it's just like the fact that it's kind of sad that in 1912, in the middle of the country, they knew more and were expected to know more about world geography than I did in my 16 plus years of schooling.
They were doing a lot of traveling then.
They were like, right?
This was really useless.
Most
Don't
of these
worry.
kids walk to school, and they're like the rich kids. You know, their parents had a horse. That
Right.
was what was going on.
Exactly. And, yeah, this is Kentucky. Like the rich kids might have had some horses on Kentucky bluegrass or something.
So clearly in geography, kids were expected to know a lot in 1912. Let's see, what about physiology? Like, what about some sciences
Wait,
here?
I think I know the strategy that's going on here. See, whatever time period you're in school has to teach you the stuff that's not going to be useful in the real world. So at this time,
true.
this was the stuff that wasn't useful, and now this would be useful, so it's out the door. They
That's
can't
true.
teach this anymore. So they have to figure out something else to teach.
Plants have cell walls.
Hey-yo!
Cellulose.
I'm just kidding, you guys. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff that you learn in school, but not all of it is totally
The
applicable.
Krebs cycle.
Oh,
That's something I use in my day-to-day life. The effing Krebs cycle!
I had to learn that thing in like 8 different classes. It was
Right?
terrible.
I had to read Animal Farm over and over again. I had to learn about the Krebs cycle. Who cares?
This is literally just turned into a
where
story about
in-
us grousing about school.
Where in life do I have to pull out knowledge about the Krebs cycle and ATP? Unless I'm like a plant biologist. Like, what? Yeah! What? What career path requires you to learn the Krebs? Like math. I respect that math is a good general thing to know. Science, a general sense of science. Krebs cycle. Like, don't you think you're going a bit too far down the rabbit hole with that one?
Jacob Baker points out that mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell. Good for you.
Seriously though, you put 2 ATP in and you get 4 ATP. Who cares? Who effing cares? Doesn't
Your
matter.
cells care, Matthew.
Yeah,
Your
but, I mean,
cells
don't
care.
get me wrong. I totally cared when I needed to get an A in science class, certainly. And if we were doing an episode of Game Theory, I would totally care. But like, come on, you leave school. You do 16 years of school, and I can't tell it, like, and I walk out into being an adult, and I have no clue what a mortgage is or how to do taxes, how to
Yeah,
get a
that's true.
job. Come on! What the heck is going on?
So physiology, everybody.
Physiology! How does the liver compare in size with other glands? It's huge!
Here.
It's huge!
Here, let's.
It's
Here,
Ow.
how's it?
Bad
How's it
touch.
stack it up?
Bad
How's
touch.
it stack it up?
Bad touch! Bad touch.
How do
Where?
you even know what other glands like these?
What does it secrete?
Ew, bile. It's
You
bile,
guys,
isn't
you
it?
guys nailed it on all fronts.
It's located in the innards, in the inner side.
Outside. It's located outside. Next to the outhouse, since toilets haven't been invented yet. The liver.
Whenever you studied physiology, did anybody else develop like major hypochondria for whatever like disease you were talking about or anything?
No,
Is
I
that
didn't,
just
I
me?
didn't study physiology.
Yeah, who
because
studied
it's
physiology? Again, all of these subjects I have.
2017.
So
I've
I
never
spent
learned
I
any of
spent
these.
an inordinate amount of time in school. I went to graduate school for pharmacology, and no one really knows what that is.
Nope.
But it's basically this like, how do you make medicine? It's how do you like design medicine so that it actually does stuff in your body and cures diseases. But to do that, you have to learn about all these different diseases. And so every time we'd learn about a different one, I would like swear up and down that I was starting to develop symptoms. You'd study like the eye, and I'd be like, I'm going blind. Or you'd study like the liver or something, and I'd be like, oh, I totally have cirrhosis. And you'd start to like take on these like symptoms of what you were studying. It was awful.
They warn you about that when you're taking psychology classes too, like to watch out for self-diagnosis.
You're
or
gonna
diagnosing
diagnose
other
yourself
people.
with everything.
I
Yeah.
never really did though.
Well, fine.
I'm sorry.
You're just so healthy.
But seriously, can schools implement a how-to adult class?
That'd be awesome.
Some of the most useful classes I took in college were like the home ec classes where it's like how to cook. That was useful. How to be a competent single.
Yeah.
And learn about bank accounts
you
and
you doing a lot of
how,
cooking?
how to sew.
You doing a lot of cooking and sewing right now?
A lot of sewing stuff. You have not seen my
Secretly.
my quilt.
You're like the elves and the shoemaker in the middle of the night.
I can do a quilt stitch with the best of them, and I know what a quilt. And to this day, I still remember what a quilt stitch is. Because and I made a cube with all the. I know a running stitch. I can do that. I can do the just like the basic like cloth to cloth stitch, like a temporary stitch. I know it all. I know all the stitches. I know all the stitches. I'm a pro of stitching.
You know the half moon? You know the half moon stitch?
Yeah. Totally know the half moon stitch. It's us professional sewers call it the quilt stitch.
I see. I get it.
Name the organs of circulation. Heart.
Done.
What else do you like? Veins.
That's not an organ.
I know. So what other organs of circulation do you need?
So the answers say that this question is probably asking for the cardiovascular system.
That makes more sense to me.
So the heart.
Lungs.
No, that's the pulmonary system. What?
No, but the blood has to get oxygenated.
Oxygenated? Oh, okay.
And
the part of your body, the little things that take the blood everywhere.
The cells?
the
Your blood cells?
the veins and
The
arteries.
veins! Woo!
What did they forget? Arteries.
Yeah,
Arteries
come
are
on,
a thing.
arteries, man.
Capillaries.
Are they not veins? Are
No,
they
they're
all
different. They have different things, different purposes.
Yeah, what are they? What are those
Snap.
different purposes?
Arteries take oxygenated blood.
From your, it's arteries. It rhymes with hearteries, and that's how you know it comes from the heart.
Right. That's a good one. She was rocking this
My
last year.
mnemonic.
Well,
Not with.
not the
I'm
high
not. I'm
fives,
not
though.
rocking the high five.
You're rocking the education. You're completely failing the high fives.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
that's how you remember arteries have the oxygenated blood because it's arteries, arteries.
Veins take the deoxygenated blood and bring
Take
it
it back to the heart.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
capillaries are kind of like the connectors in between. Okay, describe the heart.
It's
Like
loving.
this.
It's
Like
loving.
this. Can I draw this just like heart? Relationship goals. Heart, four different chambers.
Yeah,
Got the
yeah.
and it's divided.
Ventricles,
atriums and
atrium.
ventricles. Atrium.
All that jazz. We're good. Yeah, we got it. We
Superior
got this.
vena
We totally got this.
Okay, compare arteries and veins. Hey, we did that.
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
Wow. I like that physiology only depends upon your knowledge of the circulatory system.
They didn't know about anything else then.
Where is the chief nervous center of the body? The brain? Is that brain? Or are you talking about spinal cord?
Oh, wait. I want to do this last one.
Okay.
Give at least 5 rules to be observed in maintaining good health.
Wow. Okay.
Give us your rules.
At least 5 rules to be observed in maintaining
And
good health.
this is 1912, so it's going to be like drink gin daily, smoke at least 3 cigarettes, walk vigorously.
Do yon yard work. Thou mustest pray multiple times per day for good health.
And posture.
And be a good wife to your husband.
Yikers.
What? Right? Otherwise thou mighteth get smitteneth downeth.
Oh my gosh.
Right, Chris? Is that it? What are the
What
rules?
are the answers?
Eat right. This is the literal answer, which is my best part. There's no specifics to this.
Okay.
Eat right.
Okay.
Exercise. Get proper sleep. Drink plenty of water.
These are good.
Maintain proper hygiene. And then in parentheses, other answers possible.
Awesome.
So ours were totally valid.
Right. Open-ended
Wait,
question.
can I also just point out that every diet, every piece of health advice that comes out today, every newfangled health fad
Still that.
actually is just that.
The same things.
It's the same thing.
There's
We
no
have done
advances.
nothing in the last 100 years to improve our health and wellness.
So before we continue with civil government, speaking of being a good wife, here, Chris also found the marital rating scale wife chart. In computing the score, it's copyrighted. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. So this website should probably get taken down for copyright violation. In computing the score, check the various items under demerits which fit the wife. And add the
I
total.
can't even, I don't know how long I can stand to stay on this page.
Each item counts 1 point unless specifically weighted as in the parenthesis. Then check the
my
items under
God.
merits, which apply. Now subtract the demerit score from the merit score. The result is the wife's raw score, interpreted according to this. If she has between 0 and 24,
Very
poor. She is a very poor wife. 25 to 41, poor. 76 and up, very
superior. Ooh.
So let's see if we can find ourselves.
I
superior wife.
want to fail here. Wait, no,
Holy
you
cow,
have to.
This is so long.
You have to go up because I already saw one which
Okay.
was wait, what is it? Fails to sew on buttons or darn socks regularly. That's a demerit of mine.
Okay.
I don't darn socks regularly.
Okay, is she slow in coming to bed? She delays till the husband is almost asleep.
I'm asleep first. I'm
You're
out.
first, so
I'm
that's-
out.
so that's
a
no
definite.
demerit.
That's no demerit thing. I'm out. I'm gone.
A good hostess, even to unexpected guests.
No, I do
you're very
okay.
clever.
Sometimes we like that dog that showed up from next door. I was very
You
hospitable
were.
to him.
Doesn't like children.
I know kids are cool.
I know, great.
Kids are
Well,
nice.
good, because that's a -5.
Well, what's a -5?
Has meals
Oh my
on time.
God.
Well,
I eat meals on
yeah.
time. That counts,
does
right?
going to McDonald's count?
Yes.
Great, fantastic. Fails to sew on buttons or darn socks
I don't
regularly.
do any of that. I don't sew on buttons or darn socks.
Man. And I, as the pro when it comes to sewing, I've adopted
If
that,
only
so that might be a
Jason were
minus-
here, Jen could play too.
So right now you're -1. Now you're +1. Can carry on an interesting conversation. I don't know.
Yeah.
Watch the last couple GTLives.
You be the judge.
Jokes.
I can't even stand this.
Wears soil or ragged dresses and
aprons. I don't wear aprons at all, or dresses
Well,
actually.
no.
So no, that's no demerit.
Can play a musical instrument.
When I took piano lessons until I was 14, I think that counts. I can still remember In the Hall of the Mountain King. What?
Wears red nail polish is a demerit.
Oh my
Oh
Oh no!
God!
Oh no!
This is sick.
It means your wife is.
A hussy.
She is a woman of the street corner.
That's amazing. Can I just
Wears
can I aspire
red
to get as
nail
many?
polish.
I have worn red nail polish. Yes. I'm looking for as many demerits here as possible. I should just point that out.
Dresses for breakfast.
Doesn't have breakfast, so doesn't count.
That's true.
That's good.
Often late for appointments.
No, I'm very punctual. If anything, you're the one who's late.
Neat housekeeper, tidy and clean. It might not get an extra point on that one. Seams in hose are often crooked.
What does that mean?
Yeah, your hosiery. As in your...
Oh my god! I'm thinking like outdoor hoses. I'm like,
yes, fix the hose.
I'm like, does the hose in the backyard have a seam?
If you don't know, that's a demerit, okay?
Wow.
Personally puts children
I
to
don't
bed.
have any kids, so no, I can't get that point either.
Goes to bed with curlers on her hair or too much
face cream.
Wow.
I go very light for face cream.
No curlers.
No curlers.
You do go light on your face cream, so that's okay.
It's
Never
nice.
goes to bed angry, always makes up first.
Ooh, actually, I do that. So this is of everything. I think that this will be the only actually applicable thing. This is a thing I do.
It's true.
It's true. Never go to bed angry.
Yep, it's true.
It's really important.
Wow, puts her
Cold feet on her husband at night to warm them. All the time. Constantly.
The person who made this test is just really, really angry at his ex.
Oh, he's so angry, and he's also so bitter, and clearly is not married, actually. I think, I'm pretty sure it's like a 65-year-old spinster who made this.
Is a backseat driver.
No.
Good sense of humor,
That's
jolly and gay.
I am jolly and gay in some senses.
What? Okay, yeah. Flirts with other men at parties or at restaurants. I don't know. I see you making eyes.
At Skip. I do make eyes at Skip. He is another guy.
Sends children to church on Sunday.
I go out on the street corner and try and herd them in that direction, just random children. Get thee to Sunday school!
I like that. Sends children to church on Sunday school and goes herself. I like that one.
To Sunday school?
No, just like, or church. Just, hey, honey, I'm going to be a heathen. Because it follows up with the next one. Let's husband sleep late on Sunday at holidays. So, honey, I'm going to sleep late. If you could just go talk to God for me, put in a good word.
This
That'd be
is
awesome.
so disgusting.
Can you put in a good word with the old man upstairs, the old J-man? Because I'm just going to go to sleep and sleep in. I've had a hard day of dealing with your cold feet on my stomach.
This is so disgusting.
This is amazing.
This is so disgusting.
A demerit does not enjoy getting merits and demerits.
What?
Demerit. Oh man,
Let's
smokes,
see.
drinks, gambles, or uses dope. Are you a dope fiend, Stephanie?
It's the reefer. It's the reefer.
Crack is whack, Steph.
No, uses slang or profanity. That's not me either, but so I think these should apply to you as well. So lets wife sleep on Sundays and holidays. Sometimes, unless the cat is bothering him, then he'll get up and leave the cat to maul me. Do you send children to Sunday school also?
I'm sorry, I laughs at husband's jokes and clowning. But this is what I really like.
Brutal.
Squeezes toothpaste at the top. If she No, I'm the one who taught you the roll technique, Stephanie.
Everyone knows the roll. Come on.
Well, if everyone knows the roll, maybe everyone should implement the roll.
That's not the only method, okay? Jeez.
Oh, is this travel toothpaste done, Matt? I don't know, Steph. Did you do the roll? Let me do it. Oh, wow, there's still a lot in that tube. Yeah, I know, Steph. Because you didn't do the roll. The roll. Belongs to parent-teacher club or child study group.
Here, oh, wait, then, sorry, for what you just said, you get a demerit because tells family affairs to casual acquaintances. Too talkative.
Who am I talking to?
If only those women would just learn to be seen and not heard. Oh my gosh. I don't know, every time we keep reading this, I'm like, we're gonna have to just stop doing this. It's just making me too angry.
This is great. I love this. Can we talk about 17? Reminds husband it is her money that they're living on. It's -5, but you'll notice that there is no merit for makes money for family to live on. That's the best part of this quiz right here. hey, honey, remember, it's my money we're living on. Not, hey, has a profitable job that allows bum husband to sleep in late on Sunday.
Right? Jeez.
No, you get no credit. Dear wifey poo, you get no credit for that. No credit.
Or for anything else, apparently.
And the other great thing, too, is if that was one, you would get like 1 point instead of like 5.
How is this a merit? Keeps snacks in refrigerator for late eating? Late eating is bad for you. Shouldn't that be a demerit as like
no, that's a good
trying
merit.
to
keep the husband happy
and placated so what is she trying to kill him off early? I would if this were my list.
Tries to become acquainted with husband's business or trade. Steph,
I think that's.
let me teach you about YouTube. Okay, so
I'm not really interested.
Demerit.
I'm too busy darning socks over here.
Good. About damn time. Have you seen Chris's socks?
I know they're disgusting.
Chris's socks are actually
Just
really gross.
disgusting.
They have like big
Oh
holes.
my
We gotta
God.
talk. Do you need more socks, buddy? Do we need to get you some
My
socks?
socks are great
Maybe you should
today.
spend less money on unscented creepy lotion and more money on like socks without holes.
His socks are fine.
His socks
are fine.
His socks
today.
don't have holes today. I mean today. Today.
Wait, look at number 20 on the demerit side. Slows up card games with chatter and gossip.
True. If I'm playing Slapjack, it's got to go fast and furious. Uno, don't you be chatting me up during Uno. It is straight to business.
I know, you gotta get down to it.
A chronic borrower doesn't keep stocked up.
Oh, let's see. Ooh, likes educational and cultural things.
Okay.
Oh man.
I don't know. That might be a demerit because she's trying to educate herself and rise above her position in life.
Ooh,
Snack
yeah, I
around.
know. That really can't be
Her
allowed.
and her red nail polish frequently exceeds her allowance.
Ooh.
Isn't she giving the money?
Yeah, I thought this was her money. How is she on an allowance?
Eats onions, radishes, or garlic before a date or going to bed.
Yikes.
Really, radishes? I didn't know.
Radishes?
I could see onions and garlic.
Do radishes
Radish, though?
make
I
you
can think-
flatulent?
Oh, do they make
Do
you
they?
flatulent?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. Also, number 25, a merit, has pleasant voice, not strident.
Good.
Oh man.
Whoa. 23. Reacts with
Oh
pleasure.
no, please don't. No, we're not reading anything that has to do with any after hours activities.
What?
Keep scrolling.
It's marital Congress.
No. We have to switch
Marital
to
Congress,
number
Steph.
27.
The House of Representatives.
Ugh.
Marital Congress.
House of
Gonna take a vote. What do you mean? This is not content in this game. This is important life. See, these are the life lessons that school doesn't teach you.
This
This
is
is what you need to look for.
This is disgusting.
Takes
So if any,
pleasure.
no. Actually, so this is actually a good time to mention for those people who are always like, I was born in the wrong decade. I belonged in the 1920s or the 1950s. Yeah, you belonged in one of those decades. Read one of these and tell me if these are the life rules that you wanted to live by. When people say that they belong in a different decade, I'm always like, you mean the decades that were overrun by smallpox and misogyny? Great.
For years, actually, I've wanted to do a game show. We should pitch this to YouTube Red. Maybe YouTube Red will do this.
Okay.
A game show where you take people who say that, like I'm a soul from the 20s. I wish I lived in the flapper, and then you actually like give them
Put
a
them through
lifestyle in the 1920s.
You
and
put
you're
them
like,
through
"All
a day in the life of
There
the
you go.
1920s.
Good luck.
Minimum wage doesn't exist.
Woohoo! 50 cents an hour.
Right?
Also, is more than 15
I saw
pounds
that.
overweight.
It's true.
Holy.
I'm
you're
surprised that's not more than 5, like more than 1. That might be 5.
This poor woman is stocking the fridge with late night snacks, and then she's expected not to be 15 pounds overweight. Are you kidding?
Praises her husband in public. That should be worth 5. She also has spunk. Will defend her ideals in religion.
Oh,
like that.
I would think that would be a negative.
Writes often and lovingly when away from husband.
This is disgusting.
Oh man, her
Ugh.
shoulder straps hang over her arms, or slip is uneven and it shows. Wow. Do you
Gasp.
write to your husband's? Do you write to my parents regularly, Steph? Demerit.
I write more often than you do.
I talk to them every week, so that doesn't count.
So I do too.
Okay. You talk to them. Okay, fine. Fails to wash top of milk bottle before opening it. Has that milk bottle top been washed, woman?
Ugh.
No?
Wears pajamas instead of a nightgown? Are you kidding?
No, Steph, it's gross. Sympathetic, likes children and unfortunates. Oh, it's just the unfortunates. Don't worry. But hey, you get 5 points for it.
Often comments on husband's strength and masculinity, which he's definitely getting from sleeping in on Sundays and eating those late night snacks.
Man, -5 if you fail to bathe or brush your teeth often enough.
Whoa.
Don't you dare
I
correct
mean,
your
that is
husband's
kind of
speech
gross, right?
in front of others, like you did earlier in this live stream during the grammar section.
Oh, man.
Saves punishment of children for father at night. No, she's got to punish him herself. The guy, what is the guy's role in this? Go to
Nothing.
work, do a little,
nothing.
maybe do, but not even, because as long as the wife is earning money and not like nagging me about it, I'm good to go. I could just be a couch potato. It's great.
Right?
Gives husband shampoo or manicure.
Ugh. Ugh.
Rub my hair, woman.
Oh, God, it's so greasy and nasty. Oh, get that out of here.
Demerits. You're gonna, Steph, be careful. You might be unable to operate a website properly. You might be in the very
I'm
poor
pretty
or poor
sure
range, Stephanie.
I'm a very poor failure of this one.
Polite and mannerly even when alone.
What?
Talks too long on the phone, is a gossip. Walks around house in stocking feet and
Wait, were you supposed to wear shoes all the time?
willing to get a job.
We don't even wear, none of us wear shoes in here.
Praises marriage before young women contemplating
No, you should be like, get the heck out. Make sure you
Wow.
stay a spinster forever.
Wow.
This is not worth it, man. It's a miracle people got married back then. Jeez.
That's a sad thing to say, Stephanie. I'm kind of sad about that.
Are you?
Are you on friendly terms with neighbors? No.
No.
You
I
don't know any
I
of that.
did find their dog once. Wow.
This is great. All right. Well, there you go.
I'm sorry. You might have to define great for me.
This was
Educational.
Educational.
Oh my
Do you
God.
visits mother too often?
No.
Keep self dainty, perfumed, and feminine. Oh no.
Yeah, how's it going? How's it going?
No. Hey,
How's it going?
No one said to put your weenus out, Steph. Put that weenus away.
Do
No.
you want to test?
No.
Do you wanna test?
No. All right, let's go back to Bullitt County because we have a couple sections
Oh my
left here. We have
gosh,
2
you
sections
guys,
left.
this is just unreal.
So we learned a lot about, I think we've all passed Feminine Studies 101.
Man,
Off of that one.
I can't believe everyone's like, this is so depressing.
I have a new layout on life when it comes to my viewpoint towards women folk.
Right?
If I ever see you in red nail polish, Stephanie, so help me.
You'll
I will
know.
pull out the
I'm
grade
having a little
card.
fun on the side.
I'll be like, no, that's a
Cheap Thought says, how do you gauge the alone one? Right? And
Visiting
Carrie
mother
Carrot
again, I
says,
see.
we all have D's and they're failing grades. Let's see.
She can't spell my
And then
rhinoceros right.
Sabrina Finkel's, yeah, rhinoceros gets a lot of
She
points
gets
there.
that gets you a point.
Says, Steph, can you see me? I can see you.
Rubs the fact that she can spell rhinoceros right when husband gets it wrong. That's a demerit.
Husband's work is fixing the house. It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like she's like hauling cement.
Here's the thing.
Buckets
If you
and
want
stuff,
bonus
too.
points, Steph, if you want bonus points, that's how you get them. Fix the house.
Fix the house.
Yeah.
That we fixed the house.
It's
cool.
You
Yeah.
get bonus points.
All right. All right.
Here we go. Civil government.
All right.
Let's hop over.
This is gonna be really bad, you guys.
Define the following forms of government. Oh, that's not hard. Democracy, limited monarchy, absolute monarchy, republic. That's easy.
Okay.
To what 4 governments are students in school subjected? Federal,
state, local,
the governing of the hive mind.
No, you guys basically nailed them.
Hey.
Federal, state, local being county, and then the school system.
Our Lord and Savior, Walt Disney. Okay.
Give 3 duties of the president. Ooh.
Veto.
Yeah.
It's always number 1. That's always the easy one.
It's the head of the military.
Yeah, commander of military and
Armed forces. I don't know.
That's kind of the same thing.
What's this third one? What is the test looking for?
Figurehead for the country.
Oh.
Building large walls. Building walls. Construction projects. Bad toupees.
Construction projects.
Toupees? Can I say toupees?
Let's see.
You guys kind of got
Call
some
it
of
fake
those.
news. Fake news? Does fake news count?
Oh, wow. We're still talking about number 9 today. What is copyright?
Really? No. I bet they didn't know then, and they still don't know today.
Still don't know now.
What will get this video taken down by the YouTube gods?
Right?
Give the eligibility of president, vice president, and governor of Kentucky.
What does that mean?
They
are?
You have to be over 35 years old,
Oh.
be a resident in the U.S. or a U.S. citizen for...
10 years?
I thought it was more. I thought it was
Really?
like 14 years.
Oh, okay.
I had to be born in the country. I think those are the 3. It's born in the country, it's age, and then there's one other one which I forget. What are they?
So to be president, you got to be 35 years old.
35.
Right.
That's why when the next presidential election rolls around, I can't run against Mark Zuckerberg.
Darn.
Born in this
Have to
country.
be
Fun
next
fact.
time around.
Mark Zuckerberg is probably going to run for our next president. Don't vote for him. Please don't.
Depends on what the options are. Let's weigh our options
I don't
carefully.
know. I don't
and
even
then
care. Like
decide.
Facebook is a sketchy website. It's kind of scary.
That's true.
Like I worry.
That's true.
I worry about Mark Zuckerberg.
Anyway.
Next.
I'm sure he's going to give away 99% of his wealth over his lifetime.
He'll win.
Oh, totally.
He would absolutely. Because here's the thing. He
can-
knows digital media. He can manipulate everyone on
Oh,
Facebook.
the only thing you
100%.
would see on
That's it.
Facebook
That's
is
all you
Mark
would ever see.
Zuckerberg.
Mark
Anyway.
Zuckerberg will be the next president.
Anyway.
It's guaranteed.
Forget it. Don't say that. Anyway, keep going.
Truth hurts.
Oh, yeah. So 35 years old, gotta have been born in the U.S. and had to have lived in the U.S. for at least 14 years.
14! Nailed it!
Good
That was
one.
pretty good.
How did they come up with 14?
Isn't that random?
Ben
I
L,
don't know.
Ben L says Kanye 2020. Oh man, there we go.
Ooh,
Zuck. People are excited for Zuck. Sort of.
that's rough. That's rough.
Prez Pat.
Kanye versus Mark Zuckerberg.
Yes.
Ooh, boy. All right.
It would be a very exciting time on social media.
It would be, it would be a laugh riot.
Okay, let's do a little history, shall we?
Patent rights, okay, what else? Anything else interesting in civil government? 3 rights?
Yeah, these are boring.
Okay.
Who
I'm
first
surprised at how
discovered the
consistent they are.
following? Oh, yeah, I know. Who first discovered the following places? Florida, Pacific Ocean, Mississippi River, St. Lawrence River. I only know Florida.
Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de Leon pounced on Florida.
Or technically the Native Americans. But this is 1912. No one cares.
Yeah, no, that didn't matter at all.
Political correctness? What?
Pon-
History started when England hit over to America, right?
Right?
Nothing happened before that.
No.
Come on.
There kind of was even no England.
Wait.
It was just really America, just blossomed.
Number 2, sketch briefly Sir Walter Raleigh.
Also, Raleigh isn't spelled like that anymore. I'm just
He
saying.
changed his. Maybe you're thinking of a different Sir Walter Raleigh, Steph.
I don't know any of the. Does anyone know who discovered the Pacific Ocean other than like Lewis and Clark getting to the Pacific Ocean?
Which question is that?
Number 1 in history.
Oh. Pacific Ocean was discovered back.
Like, they discovered the path to the Pacific.
Yeah, no, it was first seen from a European by Vasco Nunez.
Oh,
Vasco
Vasco, my
Nunez.
bad, my
Landed
boy.
in Panama and
Oh,
it
jeez.
saw the Pacific on
Yeah.
the other side.
I don't know who settled any of these colonies / states. Georgia, Maryland, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Florida. Nope. Oh, geez, so many. Oh my gosh. These are really hard. Are you drawing Sir Walter Raleigh first?
I am. It's
So-
going to be amazing.
So all of these, all of these history questions are out. Like, I'm really bad at U.S. history, so these are all going to go to the chat, I guess, because I don't know any of these. Do you know any of these, Chris?
I know a few of them. I know number 9. That one's a cool one.
What president was impeached and on what charge?
Clinton.
At that time, it was Andrew Johnson.
It was Johnson.
Not to be confused with Bloody Andrew Jackson,
That's
who
different.
had another musical about it. All my history is learned through music. Alexander Hamilton. Know about him now.
Right?
Learned about him as Secretary of the Treasury.
As never president person.
Never president, but you know.
He did pretty
man.
well.
Shot a guy. Shot a couple guys. Got shot himself. Spoiler alert.
Ooh, I wonder if we could figure out. I wonder if we could do who invented the following.
Who invented the following? Magnetic.
Cotton, right?
Who invented
What?
magnetic?
Eli Whitney was the cotton gin. I know that one.
Telegraph.
Telegraph was. That wasn't Edison, was it? No, it was before him. Sewing machine.
You guys know who invented the telegraph?
Was it Morse?
Yeah.
Oh,
Was it Morse?
it
Okay.
was Morse. Okay. And then the telephone.
Sewing machine was Singer, right?
Nope.
Because they
Damn
got
it.
no, but they're very famous sewing machines,
Right.
which I'm sure you learned in home ec.
I know Brother sewing machines, and if watching Project Runway has taught me anything, it's Brother sewing machines.
Brother, yeah. all the way.
Phonograph, I don't want your phonograph.
The telephone was Bell, right? Alexander
Yes.
Graham Bell. Yeah. Let's see. Everyone's like Eli Whitney bra, and then everybody's just really excited about Hamilton.
Right.
Alexander Graham Bell, my boy, says Maria Sipes.
Is
Yeah.
that your boy?
Yeah.
My boy! Hamilton in the house! Here we go. I drew Sir Walter Raleigh.
Dun
is.
dun dun. There he
That's
is.
him. That's him.
What is he holding? Is that a
it's
shovel?
It's a flag. It's a flag of Britain. Flag of his
The
motherland.
Union Jack there.
It's a Union Jack. It's like,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
I think this is pretty,
Oof.
right? Doesn't that look like him? A spitting image.
That tooth gap in front is a dead
It
giveaway.
was, they had bad dental hygiene back then.
It's true. He was missing a couple.
He was. Because he knew everything about the circulatory system from being in 8th grade, but didn't actually learn about proper dental hygiene.
Right?
He would have gotten a couple demerits on the husband category. So there you go.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
beautiful.
All right.
Name 2 presidents who've died in office. 3 who were assassinated.
At that time,
Yep. Nope.
Lincoln. Lincoln. What counts for one of those each,
Describe
right?
the Battle of Quebec.
No idea.
Happened in Canada. That
my
had happened in
God.
Canada. During what wars were the following battles fought?
Oh.
Brandywine,
Nope.
Great Meadows,
Nope.
Lundy's Lane,
Nope.
Antietam.
Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buena Vista. Great.
1812. I don't know. No.
Cool.
No idea. Wow, that was hard. We are definitely repeating 7th grade or 8th grade when
Yeah.
it comes to our 1912 history.
Oh, the Magneto. Who invented Magneto? That's what it is.
What? Faraday.
Magneto.
Oh, he invented magnets. The Faraday principle
Professor
and all that.
X.
Ha-ha!
I mean, really, mankind invented Magneto
Right?
because it was his mistreatment at the hands of Germany, of German soldiers during World War II that changed a small boy into the worldwide menace that would soon be known as Magneto. So, can we really credit Faraday? No, it was the Nazis. Proven!
Oh my gosh. Well, they didn't exist in 1912.
Or did they?
And also, JFK was not did not exist in 1912, or was not president in 1912 anyway, so we can't count him as a dead president.
Also, can we just shout out this last, again, going back to who invented these things? Sewing machine. Elias Howe. Disputed. Great. Thanks. Thanks a lot for testing me. This is one of those times where I used to be that obnoxious kid on school tests where I'd be like, your answers are wrong, and here's why. This is the answer you want me to put, but this is not technically the correct answer because of this. No wonder the teachers hated me in school. They didn't, actually. They generally liked me
Right?
because I sucked up. I was a
Also,
suck up.
people watching in the UK are just generally offended by all of these answers because we don't know any of the answers from like the War of 1812. Anyway,
Wasn't the War of 1812 in the U.S. versus
England
Britain?
again.
Was it Britain again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they tried to reclaim us again.
It was round 2.
You know what happened?
It was the Revengeance.
Ding ding ding.
The grudge match, 1812. See, if war, I want to say if wars like that happened today, that's how they would be branded, but it wouldn't be because wars are still going on today and people don't brand them in cool ways like that. They brand them in like really serious ways, which they should. But like 1812, the rivalry returns, cage match. But how much more
Amazing.
memorable would it be if you had a teacher who branded it that way?
That would
Like,
be
hey,
awesome.
Hey, students, let's learn about the War of 1812 instead of that being like, so boring. Instead of it was like the grudge match, and you're like, oh, this is cool.
Right?
Anyway, I think what we've learned here today is that school teaches you a lot of useless information.
And it's hard.
It's hard.
And that
It was harder.
we are all failing as wives. Just all of us collectively.
I feel like I would succeed as a wife. I feel like I got a lot of merits on that.
Yeah.
I don't eat a lot of onions or radishes before bed. And I don't wear red nail polish.
No.
feel like I'm a generally pleasant host.
Yeah, but you're not darning enough socks.
Maybe because my socks don't have holes. They don't have a need for darning.
What about your hosiery?
Yeah, your
My
hosiery is
hosiery-
often crooked.
My hosiery is
admit
rarely
it.
crooked.
Admit it, it's often crooked.
My slip doesn't show though.
You
so.
you also go around in stocking feet a lot.
I do. Mm-hmm. It's true. It's true. You're so right. Hey, so that is old-timey quizzes. Let us know how you did.
Yeah. How did you do? Are you going on to the next grade?
Have you graduated?
As of 1912, are you going to enter the class of 1913, or will you be held back with us?
Welcome to the club, ladies and gentlemen. Being held back. We'll see if we can find more quizzes because I like taking old-timey quizzes.
Yeah.
These are fun.
These are fun and also scary.
So-
and we will see you next
Yeah,
time.
that's it for today. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, we have to go. I'm on a podcast for the Fine Brothers, so I have to get driving now-ish because it's going to take me forever to get there. But we'll be back tomorrow, normal time, 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific. So if you are here and you are watching around this time, then please join us. Do it.
Do it.
We'll
Be
see you
here.
then. And in the meantime, remember, that is just a stream, a live stream. Thanks for staying educated.
Let's say goodbye in the chat.
Let's say goodbye in the chat.
Isabella RP says bye.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny. Can I get a clap in half for trying a 12-pack of Diet Coke? Yes.
Woo. Selena says bye.
Pleasant MSP. I apparently later than I thought I'd be. Yeah,
Oh
it
man,
happens.
yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Sid Clowers just sends a smiley face.
Jocelyn Goodwin says Nico Girl.
Kayleen Leonard says bye.